So let's bring up Alex, who will join us for a quick interview. Hey, Alex.
Not in trouble. I voted Paper X.
So you may come over here and take over the talking tactic bear. As I was just saying, how Paper X has it's just kidding. No, first question I want to ask. Not a lot of coaches are as lucky as you that you have players, you have a core that you've stayed with for a very, very long time. What's it like for you as a coach to be able to invest long term in your players?
I mean, the real problem with this question is I've never done the opposite, right, which is to jump teams. So the only thing I can say is I enjoy the experience, you know, like I've grown with them. I think we've gotten better, me as a coach and them as players over time. I have the opportunity to do self-reflection, I think, and get feedback immediately because I can see what's happening. And there's no pressure on me, like right now, as of right now, to like perform. You know, the boys are really, really good. So I think, yeah, it's a unique perspective, I guess, like experience I have.
That's awesome. I want to ask a little bit about, in my mind, something I've been seeing, and you can disagree with me here. It seems like you guys, it seems like you guys have kind of gone to, on a lot of maps, more kind of stock standard agent compositions. You guys have been widely known, right, for being kind of innovative. You know, you guys bring out Arena. We saw the ISO and the Yoru on AIM and stuff like that. But like on Split, Icebox, maps like that, you're kind of in a zone. You found like the old school meta and that seems to be working for you. Can you tell me like the thought process a bit behind that? Kind of, you know, I think a lot of fans kind of look at Paper X and go, oh my god, you guys are going to play this wild stuff, but now you're kind of back to sort of some level of normalcy.
Yeah, I think after Shanghai, I think we looked at it and we're like, okay, maybe we're trying too hard, you know, and I think we need to go back to basics, and basics means the meta, you know. So I think we're trying to see and learn from it first before we try anything special. So yeah, we are going back to some standard stuff. But there's Abyss, you know, it's going to be a fun map. We'll see what happens. We've been practicing some of this.
That's what I like to hear. Okay.
It's already available. Oh my goodness. Okay, so just gotta add from what Paperthin was, you know, asking about the compositions and whatnot. You know, with all the consistent and consecutive tournaments, you know, with Masters and Stage 1, Stage 2, has that kind of affected, or has that affected the way that you guys train? Do you guys just focus on the fundamentals as a team? Do you try to branch out with strats with little time to kind of prepare for the next tournament? How do you guys approach this without, you know, revealing too much?
Yeah, it's been like a super condensed season, you know, so
yeah,
it's hard. I would prefer more time to try stuff out, but you know, we came back, we took a week's break, and then suddenly in 4 days we played like against Talon, and we have to use, and there was a new patch, you know, so you have to use like some old stuff, try some new stuff, take some risks. We have to, I don't know, I think if you have a good system that's fundamentally strong, I think you'll be okay regardless of the patch. It's about refining it, right? And then there's also, I mean, we want to try stuff, you know, we want to use Neon, we want to use ISO everywhere. Yeah. It's not easy. Like, there's so many things you have to unlearn when you play like a guy that cannot dive or two guys that can dive, and we only play with one now. Like, it can be very, very difficult. So our approach is basically just, I know we're lucky, we have a decent score on the table, you know, so we have time to experiment. Yeah. But I imagine that if we were doing a little bit worse, 0, like we would stock standard everywhere.
Okay, fair.
I have to bring it back to your earlier answer because I saw that big smile on your face when you said Abyss. Yeah. So I'm just curious what the team thinks about it. Maybe potentially for future stuff. I mean
we like the map. I can tell you what. Why don't you guys guess who fell off first?
JJ.
Yeah, I was going to say
second to fall off. First was Jason.
Jason, okay.
He hopped off.
I knew it was one of the two.
1 second later, JJ followed. So we were like 5v1 in the scrim, and we wanted to kill the guy at like, I think it was B-main. And we both hopped around the corner and straight away died. Yeah, so the next scrim after that, Lish fell off. B-bomb side. He was standing there and the smoke got flashed, he just went straight down. So
has everybody fallen off at this point?
No, only those 3.
Oh, okay.
This new mechanic.
So it's also Mind Freak and something like
we're gonna fall off a lot. It's too risky. If you take too much risk.
This is what we need right now in stage 2.
That's why we love Abyss and can't wait for it. But I do think we have a question from our viewers. So let's bring it up onto your screens. The Curious Wingman asks, is it easier when you have an assistant coach with you, slamming the desk with you?
I mean, now there's someone to talk to, you know, usually I talk to myself and then I stand there. So I haven't really reached on camera recently, which is, I think, a good thing, it's improvement. In game, you know, I'm starting to realize that there's a lot of things you have to track as a coach, and having Leslie around, like Bobosaw around, like Bulb, having him around, it's very helpful. You know what I mean? I think what we initially wanted him to do is come and work on our comms, because there's nothing to panic in the comms. And in the past, when I worked with him before, he used to be that was his greatest strength. Like he was very good at communicating, and also like he had a unique view in the game of another game, you know, where we work together. And the players know him, so it being mid-season, it was good to bring someone that they're familiar with, I think, and then like just work from there.
So this man has single-handedly killed the Alex's desk
He's
Twitter account.
policing
This
him.
is completely.
He's my therapist.
He's destroyed
My
it.
therapist.
Does he like put his hand like that when you're about
No,
to?
no, no. I haven't had the opportunity to yet. I mean, we've been okay. Even I wasn't very happy with DRX. I was quite upset, but then I just complained to him rather than listen to him.
Oh, there you go. You have
no.
somebody,
Yeah, perfect.
somebody to listen
Okay.
to. That's all it was. I think we have time to squeeze in a special question from one of our special viewers who would like to know which would taste more delicious in a sundubu stew, wingman or dizzy?
I have no idea.
No, I think you have to answer this one though.
I guess. I don't think blue food would look good. Though.
It's right here.
So probably wingman.
It's right there. Okay, blue food wouldn't look good. So you're saying wingman.
Probably wingman.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
okay. So you got some wings over there in the stew. Well,
Exactly.
thank you very much, Alex.
welcome.
Thank you very much
See
for
you
all your
guys.
insight.
See ya.
Thank
Have
you.
fun.
Have fun. I
Good
hope we
luck.
get a good
All
game.
right.
Ciao.